Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. Man, I love this new song. We haven't heard this one before, or if it was part of the Room of Requirement, before I never heard it, or didn't know that I heard it. Regardless, it sounds pretty sweet. Okay, we got some gear that we can decrypt. Let's identify that. Garbage, that's delightful. Let's take a look at the gear that we've actually picked up and see if there is actually anything that we need to equip. The blues never. Haven't got any eyes in a while. No hats. Terrible scarf. Alright, we can sell this garbage. Okay, we don't have anything new there. Do we have any... Hey, we do have challenge stuff to pick up. What do we have? Am I blind? Oh, yes, I am, because the icon's up here. I was thinking the icon was down at the bottom. Field guide pages. Cool, that's new. That's new. Room of requirement stuff. That's dumb. I don't want that at all. Okay, then back to our gear. Those might be cosmetics only. They are. So it's stuff that I don't even really care to put on. Okay, let's look at the quest now and see where we're at. Fire and Vice. Poppy's waiting in the area for hours. Okay. Poppy sweeting. Let's go to the map real quick. We are going to go to Hogsmeade and sell and buy some gear to see if there's anything new that I want. I love that the seasons changed and it's all snowy now. That's really, really, really cool. You can make an excellent live game with this sort of base. Like, that's what I wonder. Like, I think... I was thinking about this. The, Elder Scrolls Online is really great, but
any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
From what I've heard, and I've played a little bit of it, it's not really my thing, but I've heard it's pretty great. I don't know. Maybe there's some criticisms there, but anyway, whatever. The big open world, like, MMO experience is pretty dope.
Ready for
they could really succeed.
Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
They could really succeed in doing something similar here with Hogwarts. Just use this game as, like, the basis of the foundation and just build on it. I think that would be really, really awesome if they were to do something like that. There's nothing here that's even valuable. It's all garbage. We have a robe that's over... We have 96 robe. Okay, we'll buy that.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Like, imagine this was like a more in-depth schooling experience, you know? Or there was like new threats or new dark wizards rising or something. I don't know. It's hard because like you're trying to keep a story going, and it's like, how often do you change the narrative up? Like, it's always a dark wizard or a dark force, and even if it's like a goblin.
Your perusal today. Take your time.
Shut up. If it's a goblin or if it's a person or some threat, the experience of the player is always the same, even if the enemies look different. You know what I mean? Because like I don't really play a lot of live game stuff, but I do dabble in Destiny. It's like one of the very few games that I play that I do not record on YouTube, because like, I don't know, I don't think anybody cares. And plus there's some really great YouTubers out there that already covered that sort of stuff. And so because I think everybody, why did he run around? Oh my God, just running around in a circle. This is stupid. And because they, like, there's so many great YouTubers out there, I don't really want to, like, you know, do something that's already being done extensively. It's like a ambulance or a fire truck going by. I'm trying to wait for that to pass before I continue my thought. But anyway, I play that game, and like each season, it's the same thing.
What are you up to now?
Same enemies, reskinned with a different colored armor or whatever. It's the same stuff every time. There are aspects of the game that I really enjoy, but there are parts that I'm just like, oh my God, can you get a little more creative and stop recycling content? Because like I think that's what turns a lot of people off from live service, is like, it's a free-to-play game, but everything that you, like, free-to-play, wink, but everything that you want to play in the game costs money. It's like such a ripoff.
Revelio.
But then I think on top of that, the thing that sucks is that every new activity or every new seasonal objective is
from her just the other day. And as for her affection, I can assure you, it is well and bountiful.
it's the same enemies over and over and over. Very different storyline. It's just like, I don't know. Same reskinned weapons. And I bring that up only because I'm thinking like Harry Potter could do something really cool with this, you know?
I see you.
But I don't know how long it would last, you know?
Thought you had Incendio. Revelio.
Whoops.
Expulso. Look what you've done. Bombarder. Defender. Confringo.
Where'd the other guy go? I didn't even hit him. Did the curse bounce off and kill him?
Ashwinder, no less.
See, why are you surprised? We've taken down so many Ashwinders. I don't know, whatever. And so I'm just thinking, like, it'd be really cool to, like, live out in this game. Because I was thinking maybe, like, sort of... I'm kind of rambling, but I'm trying to think this through while I'm speaking, and that's the hardest part. Playing a game, I'm trying to think, which I already struggle with, and then I'm trying to talk. But, like, The Division has a really great foundation, I think, there. Take what Destiny does and what The Division does, and you have a lot of possibilities there by putting different spins for different games. You could do like a survival horror type aspect with that. I've always said an open world like Division game, but with in the Resident Evil universe would be awesome. I think Harry Potter could do that. But, like, you really have to... See, this is what I was talking about in the last episode.
Revelio.
They're, like, inside the wall. Like, you'd really have to give a lot of opportunity to players to play... What is in here? To play through parts of the game that are, like, sort of dabbled on.
Investigate.
Like, the classrooms and stuff. Like, I want to actually sit through and listen to people, like, teach. Which would be really hard, I'm sure. But you know what I mean? I feel like those sorts of things would be really cool, but I just don't know... You could make it work, but I don't know how. See, it's also stuck in the wall.
Revelio.
Because I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like you could. I need to think on it more. Like, I brought up this idea and wanted to talk about it, but I was wasn't prepared. And now I'm like sitting here fumbling, trying to figure out like, okay, like how do I explain something that I haven't thought through? Okay, whatever. It happens. Just forget everything that I said. The bullet point is you could do an open world Harry Potter game, like live service thing.
Revelio.
I just don't know how. Oh god. Whatever.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
The fact that she's speaking like this suggests to me that she has a crush on us and she wants us to meet her family.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
I think I referred to these guys as minotaurs in the last episode.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
It's cool that you can see them roaming around the forest when you come through sometimes. It's kind of
He
neat.
was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Oh,
That's the third time I've seen a dog
Revelio.
behave that violently.
It seems
was
that a lot
sad.
of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
tried to save that thing, but it was eating, though. That wasn't just an attack.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Just drink their brew.
Revelio. Pelts. Poor beasts.
It must have been attacked. There's a lot of stuff here. Their plans, pelts for animals they've collected that obviously you would take. Oh, the foxes. Oh, look at that little detail. They got the eye holes cut out.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, crap.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I'm just gonna run and beat him up.
Revenue.
Yeah, there's quite a few that are facing me, or at least that one is a problem. And it looked like this guy may have been, he's facing this side. I might be able to pick them all off. Okay, we're good.
Before I find you.
Revenue. Totalis.
Nice. Oh, crap, I need more potions. I didn't realize that I had so little. Oops.
I reckon I can see myself getting away from here and not taking a one of you with me, since you've all turned yourselves into a pack of Jarvies.
Revenue.
I might just be able to get there.
Levioso!
Merlin, you You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Jesus. We haven't come across any dragons yet in the wild. There must be some sort of main campaign thing about that. Oh my god, all these wagons, they must be kidnapping people, you think?
What in Merlin's name?
Oh shit.
Are those dragons?
How do they get him in the tent?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind.
It's kind of cool.
There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's pretty cool. That's rad. I know that it's like cruel, but like it's dragons fighting. How is that not awesome?
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a Patricus Totalis.
Shut up.
Revenue.
Thought I saw something over here, but it's not. Admission only. Goblins and stuff.
Brilliant idea.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Patricus Totalis. Revenue.
This is freaking cool, dude. The fact that we can actually stand by, like, by and watch these dragons fight is so awesome. Look at that. That's so freaking cool. Dude, that's freaking cool. Explains how the dragons got in the area, though, because I don't think Hogwarts was ever, like, a presence, or had a dragon presence, I don't think. But I don't know. I don't think so. Aside from the one that Hagrid brought through the egg, you know. But I'm not sure. I'm not a fake fan or anything, I just don't know a lot of stuff. But, yeah, if they're bringing them here for fighting purposes, that would explain it. They must be whipping another dragon into shape here.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Jesus. Torturing it?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
I don't think the dragon's not really going to care, though. The dragon's not going to be cool with us.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Yeah, I'll steal it. And their fruit. I can only walk right now? That's weird. Okay, there it goes. Bugged again. Just seeing if there's anything else to grab. Dude, the fact that it's giving me so many Wiggenweld potions tells me this is going to be a tough fight, I think.
Hello, Hamora.
Avada Kedavra so bad, and I want to be able to get it to where I can use it frequently. It's gonna be hot. Careful.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us.
Revelio. Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon.
Revelio.
Vaporized him.
Crazy.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there.
Vegetables and colors.
See how you like this?
Crazy.
Number up one. Up ribbon. The labyrinth turns slow.
Arrest them and Sendo. Revelio.
You should never have come in. I've seen you survive.
Accio. Descendo. Devolso.
Would you like me to put you down?
Flipendo.
Let me out, though.
Crazy. Findo. Bombard. Confringo.
Let me out, though.
To warm you up.
Confringo.
Right for more.
Defendo.
Let me out,
Bombarda.
Get away with that.
Let me out, though.
Confringo.
I love that so much.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
Uh-oh.
This may have been a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll find out.
Oh, he's dead. Holy shit. Is the dragon like friendly enough to notice that we're not like trying to kill it?
Incendio. This way.
Wow.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
And that means...
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. but I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Save a dragon. Fire and Vice. That was a dope quest. Alright, take it easy, Poppy. See you later.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
This looks intriguing.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Leviosa.
Oh, the archway, probably.
Revelio.
Are you kidding me? All that for a freaking green?
Who lived here, I wonder?
I think it's frustrating with all the comments we've had about the dialogue so far. It's very frustrating that the dialogue is well written. It is good, but it is on some sort of weird timer that just like kicks off far too frequently to the point where it's so frustrating to hear it. And it's also like not good in terms of recognizing itself, in that we've done certain things. Like, for example, he had that Ashwinder comment earlier, which is really dumb. We've defeated, killed, murdered like dozens of Ashwinders already. Oh god. I wondered when those guys were going to show up. I assumed they would. But we've murdered dozens of Ashwinders, and then we killed that one in a, like, on the way to that quest or whatever. And it kind of seemed like maybe we were just too ahead. And the game, like, treated it like we defeated our first Ashwinder or something. I don't know. It seemed very odd to me. Alright, let's focus on the next quest. I don't know. Whatever. It just... bothers me, man. Let's see. I know we picked up some gear, but I don't think anything is useful. A blue trash. Green and blue trash. Green, 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 green trash. Purple, I doubt it'll be useful, so I'll probably just sell that. Blue trash. Dude, I don't know. It's been a while since we've seen anything that would be more potent and capable than what we currently have equipped. I might go to the loom and just add some stuff to this. Ancient Magic Hotspot. We need to look at this, because I haven't done much with these. Let me figure this out first. First thing. What are these? What the hell?
Revelio.
Interesting. I forgot about these.
Confringo.
Gotcha.
Revelio.
Huh. I doubt it will take me right there, but... Yeah, they have rubes, so you can't... Oh, you have to collect all the magic spots.
Revelio.
Can I fly over some of it, maybe? Yes. This is how we probably increase our overall magic stuff, because we're, like, really low on this. That one is the one that's going to be tricky to get to.
Revelio.
I feel like it's taking me to a different one each time.
That solves that.
There we go. Okay, but well, I mean, I guess it gave me full magic, but like, if I didn't already have it, but like, what is that supposed to do for me? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Nothing really useful here. All right, let's go to the mead.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Yeah, we're gonna do the poppy thing then. We're gonna focus on that.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
We also gotta sell some beasts. That's right, he had nothing.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay, sell some beasties. I don't remember how many we have on us, but...
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
We don't have any animals? Huh. Alright, whatever.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I'm bothered more by the Hogsmeade stuff than I am about that flu powder thing. I know Three Rooms just because, like, right here. It's gotta be this one.
Over here.
She heard me through the wall.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Ugh.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay, let's take a look at our quest tab. Mom's word. Yeah, let's go do this then, I guess.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
God, I would do anything to actually, like, I don't know, live at Hogwarts. It's so stupid and pathetic to say, but...
Cannot win, but I should. I can't make someone cry.
It'd be so cool if Hogwarts was real. I mean, not the magic aspect, obviously, but, like, the castle. And make it a real school. Have a village on the outside, live at Hogsmeade. That'd be so cool. Love it.
So frustrating.
That's her mom as the teacher? I don't think I really knew that.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
That's pretty cool.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
I would hate to turn into an animagus or become an animagus and turn into something like a moth or like a toad or like a cockroach. That would be the worst. I would never use my animagus form ever again if I turned into something so lame.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
True, true.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Is there more to this, or is it gonna wrap up here? All right, I guess I'll just go. Okay. Let's see, y'all. Is there... Curious, I want to take a look at this. Huh. Did they... Wasn't the, Yeah, it looks like it was right here, right? The game? They take it out? Like, if we're not practicing, is it gone? Oh, it scared me. It's like, what the heck is this thing? Feel like page in the underground harbor, but feel like a page in the book on immediate transfiguration in the library. Well, I guess we could do that. We got time. Fastest way there, I wonder. Whoa. I wish they would add sound to these. They're so clever. There's so many different things that we just see all the time, the students goofing off around. The team that put this part together, that just focused on, like, doing fun little activities for the students, is really cool. I don't know, it's really neat. I'm impressed that it's not just like the same activity over and over again. Flying on the brooms, walking on walls, levitating oneself. It's just, I don't know, really sweet.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
Chest over there too. Located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard is a landing boat for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. Neat.
Revelio.
Oh, there was one more chest here. Almost overlooked that. Garbage green. And one more. $51. Alright, where's the next one?
Angelica, all three.
Revelio.
Golden chest. Oh, that's right. I'm not sure we learned how to get through this one. Of course, I have a suspicion there's nothing special in there at all.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Shoot.
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
That one I do know.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger. Oh, wait. The quaffle?
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer is false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough.
Didn't Hermione turn into a cat?
On the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
That's fine, whatever.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council.
That was my actual guess.
The Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
That I don't know.
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, it was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Wouldn't have
It
got
is
that.
believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
I have not a clue.
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp.
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Piccolo.
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the Rune's Paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the Rune's Paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
We actually know this one.
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Let's do it. Maybe get an achievement for it.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge.
And I am thirsty.
Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
2-hour erections. Oh.
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbulus mimbletonia.
Correct.
Yeah, we learned
the
that
Mimbulus
in that hallway.
mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Oh.
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless.
I guess.
Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Come on, give me the pop-up for
I put the
achievement.
book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio to make
Oh, I got stuff out of it. Okay. Book is designed to help guide the students who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfig. Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Revelio.
Okay, let's take a look and see real quick. For that transfig. And we'll just go to it. I can't quite tell what the closest method of reaching it is, so.
I keep things clean as I whistle.
Here.
Oh, hello.
What's up, Adelaide?
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Okay. Almost missed that one.
Beautifully done.
Cool. Trophy. Learn spells. Okay. Objects and enemies. Oh, he had something to say. I'm going to turn you into a much younger woman. Oh, okay.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
True, true, true.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement.
Oh.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I'm
I will
surprised.
say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
All right. All right.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
What's up, Gareth?
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Cool. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you guys for watching. What was that? Oh, the bush just changed? All right. If you enjoyed the video, you can show your love. Oh, it's Nettie. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Where's that chest? Oh, there's a chest, like, is it below? Yeah, like, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Also, take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you. One of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. There's also a link to geekoutpost.com, an entertainment media blog that I own, operate, run, manage, design, and write for. It's a great place to stay up. There it is. Oh, maybe that's not it. It's a great place to stay up to date with the latest entertainment, gaming news, reviews, numbers, written, that kind of thing. Let's see. I've also made some changes to the Discord server and puts... Can I land here? Hey, cool, I can. We'll worry about this in the next episode, though. I also made some changes to the Discord server, so be sure to check those out. We added some new features and functions, which are pretty cool. Arrow Brown. Nice. That was one actually that I was looking forward to getting. We added some new features and functions. We added an AMA channel in there too, so you can ask questions directly to me. Those questions like expire after about 3 days or so, so that way you can leave them up and I'll reply to them, and then you don't have to worry about people like going back and reading your questions if you get embarrassed or anything like that. There's a lot of other cool things in there, some art and some other things that have changed around that I'm really excited about, as announcements, rules, verification, and all that stuff. But anyway, the Discord server is becoming really cool, and I would love to have you be a part of it. But nonetheless, that's a wrap on this episode of the playthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed all this stuff, and I'll see you around. We continue with more Hogwarts Legacy. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. I'll see you later.